Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 9 of my Rags to Riches Painting Collection Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we have a home. It is a tiny or micro lot home because I did the trick where you just use walls and put a roof over it and they're not connected. And I do actually have it set to be a micro lot right now because I'm not sure what their bills are going to be like, which we'll get to, but I will show the highlights of the build. I didn't quite catch everything but I'll show it and I'll try and explain a little bit from memory what I did, so it might not match up exactly, but essentially, as I said, it is my usual micro where the small area, which is going to be mainly where the kitchen and the main entrance to the house is, that is the actual quote-unquote house, and I have stairs, which I don't think I showed because I think I did, and they disappeared, and then I came back, and they don't end up being in the build video, if I remember correctly. So there is an empty space upstairs. The actual main space has 2 bedrooms. There is a small bathroom, which the area where the small bathroom is could be expanded to have 2 smaller bathrooms. I guess it's just a normal size bathroom, and it could be 2 smaller bathrooms in that space. And I made the main open area large because initially I was thinking I was going to put like tall half walls inside for the paintings, but then I realized even though it's big, it's not really big enough, and so I ended up putting the tall half walls outside with a roof over it. I don't show me doing pretty much any of the roofing other than extending the roof to go over that area outside, which I don't know if I'm there yet or not, or if I'm talking before it happens. And I don't know that that's going to be enough walls, but it's just a starting point, and I don't know that I will well, obviously right now I have the micro lot trade on because I'm concerned the bills are going to be high, so I switched it to a micro lot so that the bills wouldn't be so bad, because I don't know if the game will count the completed value of all those started paintings that are in their inventory, which is a ton. So, and since she's already maxed her painting skill and she's the one I'm having painting right now, any other things they might be working on, it's okay to get the boost. I just didn't want the boost to the painting skill, so I will try. I need to take it off of a micro lot before I have Clinton start doing painting again. So then the other thing is I showed all of the windows I put in. So, because essentially I did the build, the main area, which just for the most part used the things they already had, other than I did get more counters for the kitchen area. And I may have got a sink. I maybe didn't have a sink. I can't remember if we already had a sink and a toilet or if those were things I bought. And then I did like the walls outside and covered it up, and I have lights everywhere, and which I had to use Move Objects for that. And then I came back and put the windows in so that they have some natural light as usual. So I don't know if I'm finished or if I'll be putting music or if I'm already done, but I'm back regardless of how it went. So I have ordered some more groceries, and one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to get frugal for both of our teens to also further help with keeping our bills down. I've gone too far. There it is. So she doesn't have very many points. She needs to sell one more painting, and we do have a duplicate. We'll get to that so she can move on to the next part. He needs to breed frogs for this. So can we? We can breed frogs. So I will need to put them in everybody's inventory. Oh, I didn't realize we had a better frog, Sun Surfer. And I have had them both join Scouts. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I want to go into the reward store. He has more points, probably because he's completed the fishing aspiration and she hasn't, and much as I think she's maybe made some more progress on the painting aspiration at this point in time. She'll get even further ahead as time goes because she'll get to it first. She hasn't done the fishing aspiration yet. So I don't know how far. I think she maybe has to catch fish with bait. So we've got that. So we got 2 frugals. Of course, children can't get that. And we're going to have Mariela come over here and sell. That's flirty. This one is worth not as much. And we do actually have, I had her painting all of the figure paintings she had in her inventory because I knew that they wouldn't count for the next tier or the final tier, regardless of them being excellent or masterpieces, because they never count for that. They will only count as starting a picture while inspired. So we do have some duplicates just out of all of her own paintings. So that one is worth less, this version. This one's worth more. So we're in its actually masterpiece. So we're going to actually have Darren do a yard sale. And so that one's there and it's the duplicate and that's worth less. I'm keeping the ones that are worth less so that they aren't as expensive. And there's another masterpiece and there is the cheaper one. We'll put that there. But she does need to sell to collector. So we will have her sell that one to collector and then she will finish that. I don't remember if I showed the other two paintings. I thought I did, but I just don't remember. So you can't die for deals. You should go have a shower. Hello. And here. And then you can go do a yard sale. So she's got that done. And now that she has that done, she needs to admire paintings at the museum. So we'll do that later. And we'll just resume these paintings. I have taken some of the paintings out of her inventory. I started taking them all out, but then I realized I could tell which ones were landscape. So this wall and this wall are all landscape. So I'm going to focus on those paintings next for her to finish them. And she's really going to be the one who continues to do the painting at the moment. I kind of want to actually see what we have before see what we're missing specifically, so I know what I want Darren to focus on starting the types of paintings. And I will probably end up buying more easels is what I expect I will do. So you are going to stock the table. Do we have any more duplicates? Well, that one she's doing here is going to be this one, so it will be a duplicate. So we will have one more painting to sell. And I don't know about this one. So you know what? I'm going to take this and put it here and have her start working on these landscape because those are the ones I'm particularly interested in finding out how many duplicates there are. And I don't want to really spend any money because we have a lot less money. Hopefully that won't be for long. Hopefully we will get some more money. So he is 10. Now we need him to 10 the table and then mark up those prices and start a yard sale because we need some money soon. I know we don't have a full table and it makes sense to kind of do it when we have more paintings, but that's just the way it is. And if it comes down to it, I might move some of these up here. Let's check if anyone has anything in their inventory that is useful. These are only worth 160. These are worth 150. You can't see, but I just know because I've checked. We do actually have a bunch of dragon fruit. So maybe what we should do is sell these. Not all of them. I mean, I could get a juice fizzing machine, but that's not the point of trying to make the money. We're trying to make the money from 1236, 977. So this one is worth more. So we will put that there and we will put this over here. And you may as well stock the table because we have one more painting there that you can do. And so we have these 2 bedrooms down here, but really if we wanted to, this can be a bedroom. And I look like I missed that. So I will need to fix that at some point. But and I don't even have beds anyways. So this could be a bedroom up here. But if Mariela and Clinton end up as a couple, which is kind of what I was thinking, they could share that bedroom. And this could maybe be where they put their cauldron, or we could just keep their cauldron on the main. I'm just thinking, it's hidden upstairs. Somehow my stairs went missing. I'm going to have to add them back. There was an issue with the roof, I noticed. So I'll be adding the stairs back, but once I add the stairs back, they'll be able to go up there and it'll be fine. It was there when I loaded in. So I'm just going to have her paint, but we're having this yard sale. So we'll continue to hopefully someone will buy these paintings so we can make some money. Good. We sold 2. Very good. So now we have one more painting to sell. And it's the masterpiece that's worth more than the ones we had. And then we have this is finished. I almost kind of want to put it here where we can see it better. These are the unfinished ones over here, and we'll move them to this wall. And obviously they won't take as much room. Okay, so why don't you come here and stock that table. And tend the table so that we can sell some more things and make more money before this sale. Oh, it's after 5, so we have things to harvest here. And he wants to sing to the birds, which I think we need to unlock birds to have on our lot, is what we need to do. Okay, so that's an excellent one. We'll put it here. You know, you're gonna start. Oh no, I didn't want you to start a painting, especially not a figure painting. Don't you know? That's no use right now. And then maybe we'll get a duplicate. Except for, I think we have all the high level ones. Unless, I don't know. Oh, this is different than this. I would think that was the top level of this, but I don't know. Without her, well, at least we know that we can sell that one. Did you put everything on the table? That's everything on the table. I would have to put more of our dragon fruit. Does anyone have dragon fruit in their inventory? Why don't we just do this? And then you can stock the table. Sale is still going on, but it is a holiday. And I can't say that he's been catching very much that's valuable. I mean, these fish are not worth anything like they used to be, which kind of isn't very good. Okay, so we have had our yard sale. Why don't you try checking pockets for seeds? I never did move these frogs. We can breed them again, so we will breed them. And it's a sun surfer. We could technically sell them, but they're actually worth even less than these things we got from the bin. So let's put this here, and that's not it. There it is. And there it is, and we'll put that back into Clinton's inventory. The sale is over. You know what? Why don't you come here and rally the troops with your sister and get, I'm sure, your needs. Yep, you definitely need some rallying of the troops, I have to say. And you can't die for deals. So let me edit the holiday, because of course I have it just set like this. She needs to go to a museum, so I'm going to have go on vacation or travel. And I don't want to travel until after, the bills normally come around mid-morning, so I don't really want to travel till after then, because I find sometimes that the things you have to offset the bills don't count except for when you're on your home lot. So that's why, and we're going to have opening presents, of course, again. So, and he's not painting. Oh, he caught a silly little fish that's not very useful. He's going to go fishing. He's going to practice singing. Maybe I should go to the park and have her. It's just not as easy at the park because I want her to paint our pictures, right? And I'd have to and I really want her to focus on, well, except for that she started that painting because I was too slow. Let him sing until he gets levels up. Oh, he could dig there. Oh, and he could harvest all. And then he can come, I think he has a whim to clean, or want to clean the shed, so we'll let him do that. And let's see, so he did get that level, so I'm going to stop him. And that is not a duplicate, so we'll put that here. Yeah, this is this one. Okay, so she's maxed her skill, and I don't think that's a maxed one. I just think you don't. So maybe you just can't do these little. Hopefully he. Oops, I didn't mean to. I forgot that I was still on him. And I don't want to be over there. Now I'm going to switch back over to him. I just want to see his inventory. And he needs some social anyways. I would like him. I was trying to see what. Yeah, he can like gardening. Put that out of the way. I just wanted to see if I could tell this is this. This looks like this. I'm just looking if we have... I don't think we have, like, this one. In, like... Unless it's this. Maybe is that. It's possibly that. It could be. We may have that one. And it's possible, does he have this one? This looks like it's the same. I wonder if that's that. I know you can't see it now, but when it was in the inventory, it kind of looked like that. Okay, so she got that done. This is worth 2,118, so we want to sell this one. She's not doing a very good job of finishing the painting that I tell her to finish. Finish your painting. And then that one. Where we're at 4 of 10. And I don't know that. I think we just bred the frogs, did we not? No, yes, we did. So no, we can't breed the frogs. He does need to send to Geo Council some things. Send to Geo Council. I don't know if well, we probably didn't have a ton of money when I was buying the things over at Magic HQ, and he doesn't seem to have found anything else. Do you have anything? I thought you had something in your inventory, Darren. You have Baconite, which is common, but you know what? You're probably better just to sell another one of, like, this. That's 80. Why don't you send that to... Okay, so you got that. So now we just need to wait for the mail to come. But you know, it's a holiday. So why don't we check for summer holiday gifts? And why don't we send some thank you cards so that he can build his relationship and get that done. I think he already has... Empathy is already in a range. So we're not doing it for that. We're just actually doing it for making friends. And so let's donate gifts to charity, because that will help him with the... It's foul. He needs it. For the scout badge. That's what I mean. Of course, we're not going to send any of our pictures. It's an easy way to see all of our pictures. Either duplicates. Lots of duplicates there. Because you can see the full, what they look like finished, even though they're not finished. Can't actually tell. So does it tell you the value? Yeah, you can tell because there's no value on it. You can tell, just not without hovering over it. But you can't tell the value of the other things. It's by seeing the value that you can tell that it's definitely not finished. But I know that I think everything in his inventory is unfinished, to be quite honest. What is this? Experiment. Well, you need a cauldron, which I might temporarily stick upstairs since they don't sleep anyways. He must have just caught that because it was excellent. All right, so let's go have him collect a couple of badges. And what did you get? You got a no matter what, I'm still your baby gnome. And is that a valuable gnome? Yep, we could sell that on the table. We can't right now because the table is full. Full. And do you have the Repario skill? Nope, you don't. You do not. Why don't you come here and rally the troops, which might also help you with your social. And you should come here and check for summer holiday gifts. Oh, she got a masterpiece. Too soon. Oh, one thing that's a cheat is you could, we're not going to do this because we don't want to sell anything in our inventory, but you can take unfinished paintings and send them, put them in your inventory and into your family inventory. And then once they're in your family inventory, you can then sell them. You can't take them directly and sell them because they're worth nothing. But if you put them in your family inventory first and then you sell them, then you can sell them even though they're incomplete, which is one of the reasons I was concerned our bills could be high, because I don't know if the game will look at what their finished value is or the fact that they're technically not worth anything, because you could get the money. But also, when you do that, you can tell what the quality is without them even being finished. So I could have, if I had gone through the trouble of putting them all in the inventory, could have seen that this was a masterpiece and kept it for when she got to that part of the aspiration where she needs masterpieces. But I did not, because that seems a little bit cheaty to me. So why don't we... Oh, I think he's in a loud phase. Unfortunately, I really don't like that phase. More club gatherings, rally the troops. And then why don't you sing a song? Sing, song, folk. Sure. Because then that won't be like non-stop. Unlike when you practice singing, it just goes on and on and on and on. Oh no, I should put a picture here. So no one starts a painting. I don't want them to start a painting. Especially, I don't want her to start a painting, but I don't want him to paint, period. Because I don't want him to... Oh, so there's a duplicate. So we have another painting to sell. And we'll put that there. So this one's worth $14.68 and $9.09. So this one is going to go here for when we get there. And she is sending thank you cards. And I think she needs to donate gifts to charity too. I'm going to just scroll through quickly and find some things. So they're all opening their presents for the holiday. Let's check what needs to be done. He needs to still do... Darren needs to do art, music, spirit. And there's our bills. Oh, so they aren't worth very much. They aren't very high. Yay! So maybe they don't count. I was just concerned that they might count. Not, he got Baconite. And did you get a gift? I didn't see you opening a gift. Oh, you still have to open your gift, I think. Open present. Can you open it? So I need to take them to... I did have travel as an activity, because I figured she needed to go to the museum. And you may as well add some presents. Add some presents. And what did you get? Okay, well, it's something we could maybe sell if we decide to sell some more stuff on the table. And you can come and empty the trash. That'll help you with your badge. Yay. And you could come... Oh, he can't do that. I was going to have him go check pockets for seeds. But he can't because Patchy is off. Add present. Now, I think you have... So we need to wait for the mail. I don't know if that would be here. So why don't you come and pay the bills? And you're stressed. Oh, because you're crushing, right? You have your crush. I think that's all. He has to travel and that's it. Oh, and he has to do some more singing. And get your mail. See how many you actually got. You got them all. And now we need... Oh, now we need to harvest everything. Well, I was just thinking we need to... So go here and harvest everything. And why don't you actually... Now that I know we have free services and we don't really need to do the gardening... Why don't we hire a service? And I'm just going to get the gardening service. I was thinking about getting a maid, but I don't want to. Because the maid I've been finding has been taking the stuff from the dumpster, which I normally really like. But right now, I'd rather us dumpster dive. So I don't want a maid taking our garbage away. So I think we have, we're going to leave it here. Because we're going to go to the museum. I might just do that off camera. And we'll see how much more money we can make and how many landscape paintings we have. That will be the focus in the next part, I think. But that's going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated and really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.